Limited edition motorcycles. Who wouldn't love to have one of so few? Certainly I would, but while I'm waiting for those lotto numbers to match up, I have to be content with borrowing one here and there, and recently I got the chance to roll up some long miles on Indian's swank Chieftain Elite bagger, of which only 120 units are being produced. Come on, Powerball! The limited production $34,999 Chieftain Elite takes all the good things about the already worthy $21,999 base Chieftain bagger and either tunes it up, punches it out, or amplifies it. Why have good when you can have great? The first big upgrade is in the engine department. While the basic Chieftains make do with the stalwart 111 cubic inch Thunderstroke motor, the 829-pound Elite adds a solid 5 cubes of displacement for more horsepower and, more importantly, more torque. Torque is what makes a good cruiser great, as long as it's well managed, and with 126 pound-feet of twist, the 1,890 cubic centimeters Elite V-twin manages quite well, thank you very much. Indian doesn't say what kind of horsepower the 116Ci mill makes, but my denim-clad dyno seems to think it's in the 90 horsepower range. There's some serious power on board from the air and oil-cooled pushrod 2-valve V-twin. In the tech department, another massive upgrade is the Powerband audio system, which goes from a stock 100-watt system with 2 speakers in the Batwing-style fairing on the base bike to a mobile concert-capable 400-watt monster with 4 two-way speakers on the Elite, with 2 additional speakers in the stallbag lids. Music can come from either AM, FM radio, or your phone via Bluetooth or a USB tether tucked into the small fairing pocket above the spacious 7-inch Ride Command touchscreen. If you're an iPhone user, there's Apple CarPlay on board when using the USB connector, which also juices your handset while you ride. Indian's Ride Command UI is fast and functional. The screen is braced by 2 analog clocks with small LCD insets that showed fuel, range, gear position and the odometer. Multiple screen options show bike stats and can be drag and drop. The touch part of the touchscreen is disabled while riding for the most part, but the screen can easily be operated by controls on the left bar pod. There are also ride modes, Standard, Sport and Tour, that change up throttle response, power delivery and fuel economy, although that last metric largely depends on the rider's right wrist. Light on the throttle, hard as that can be, in Tour mode, the Elite often netted 50 miles to the gallon. In Sport mode, quite a bit less. But ponying up $13,000 over the base bike should net a few other extras, and the Elite arrived in a stunning, and very sparkling, exclusive 2-tone Thunder Black Vivid Crystal Carbon Crystal Silver grey paint scheme that had a generous dose of metal flake stirred in. Indeed, beyond the Elite's generally imposing presence, it was the hypnotic paint that drew the most positive comments from fellow riders and pedestrian admirers. In addition to the eye-catching paint, the Elite includes handsome machined wheels with a 19-inch front wheel that's a couple inches larger than the standard hoop. They look sharp. The Indian Chieftain Elite is certainly a pretty penny, but it's also a pretty bike as well as a highly capable, comfortable and entertaining big cruiser that was always fun to ride day in and day out. I never got tired of the attention it received wherever I parked it, so if you're an introvert, take that into consideration, you're going to get noticed. I had zero problems with the Elite during my time aboard, and if I had to lodge any complaints, I'd have to say I wish the windscreen was just a tick taller when fully extended for my 6:1 frame, as it did a good job calming helmet buffeting, but I think a bit more height would have been perfect. Indian does offer an optional taller screen that easily bolts right in.